Hi there, it's David Hesketh. This is MinutePlan Experiment 3 for the eBook From Stress to Success in the pre-launch edition. This is Lower Your Stress Right Now. Before we begin, I just want to remind you of one thing. When I take you through the test, use your focus and put your full attention on the experience while you're doing it. When you get to the end, pause and notice how you feel afterwards. You can then determine if you think it's something that's going to benefit you, but I can tell you this one certainly will. So let's do the experiment. This guided audio version is a great help to get you started until you've practiced it for 3 days. And the 3 days is important, as you'll find out when you do the sleep module. So, MinutePlan Experiment 3, Lowering Your Stress Right Now. Sit in a comfortable position with your feet flat on the floor and your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Now notice your breath. You don't need to do anything special, just experience it. Apply your full attention to your breathing for 9 breaths, and as you do, notice the following 3 aspects of your breathing. First, notice right now the coolness of the air at the tip of your nostrils and at the back of your throat as you inhale. Then become aware of the rise and fall of your chest with each breath. Notice too that similar to the tides and waves of the ocean moving in and out on a beach, there is a point at which the in-breath stops, turns around and becomes an out-breath. And in the same way, an out-breath stops and turns around to become an in-breath. Keep your awareness on these 3 things as you breathe through 9 complete cycles, which is equivalent to a minute. When you're finished, gently open your eyes while gazing downwards, pausing for a moment to notice how you feel. I'll start a 1-minute timing from now. Remember, noticing your breath at the tip of your nose and the back of your throat, the rise and the fall of your chest, and the point at which your in-breath stops, turns around and becomes an out-breath. And the out-breath stops and turns around and becomes an in-breath. Keep your focus on all these 3 components through a full minute. And stop. Okay. Now make a note to yourself in your ebook or somewhere else, completing the following sentence. When I did this brain training exercise, I felt or experienced, and you fill in the blanks. Pause the recording now for a moment while you complete that, and then we'll come back and take a look at the results. Okay. This kind of breathing is called tidal breathing because it resembles the movements of the tides and the waves in the seas and oceans. So let's take a look at the results. When I do this in the Brain Focus seminar, participants report that they feel more calm, relaxed, less stressed, more focused, tired, or even sleepy. This is because of 2 things. Number 1, your brain waves slow down, which reflects the brain slowing down. And 2, it releases stress that you are storing in your brain and your body. When stressed, your brain systems are overactivated. Orderliness has given way to chaos. Your brain cells lose their regular patterns of communicating with each other. It's why we can't think straight when we're stressed. This is a phenomenon known as downshifting. It's where your brain shifts from your higher thinking regions to the 2 lower areas of function associated with negative emotions and survival. Your heart rate goes up, your blood pressure rises, and your whole body goes on alert. The experience ranges from feelings of muscle tension and irritability to panic, anxiety, and lack of control. I'll tell you why and show you how downshifting happens in the full edition of the ebook. But for right now, let me just say this. Your stress response is very well rehearsed. So to lower its impact, you need to rehearse its opposite, your calm response. And here's where you can apply this in your minute plan. Do the 1-minute tidal breathing training twice a day for 7 days in a row. Then evaluate its effect and impact. I recommend that you schedule it for early in the day and toward the end of the day. And if you have an active family or home life, ask your family or the people you live with either to give you the 1-minute space or invite them to join you. Here are the benefits. You will be amazed at how much better you feel after putting this little thing into daily practice. The bonus that comes with experiencing yourself with a greater sense of calm is how your thinking, intelligence, and memory begin to mobilize. You will find yourself less reactive in situations that previously triggered your stress response. And overall, you will begin to feel good more frequently. This sets up the precondition, the brain state, for success. I'll see you in MinutePlan Experiment 4, and there I'll show you how to strengthen your focus, and focus is the antidote for stress.